We have quarterfinal action for you in open doubles here at the 2013 Warrior Desert Classic.
Get these for Gene.
And it's a bit of an intriguing matchup. There you see two of the great players from the 1990s. That's Steve Mose in the forward position, Evan Stachlik at goal. And on the left side of your screen, the great Tony Spredeman and Robert Mares. And the question all weekend and leading into this event would be, what will Tony Spredeman shoot? Well, we're going to find out. Steve Mose, though, will have the first possession, comes back with that rolling pull shot. It's 1-0. Steve Mose, who we have not had on an InsideFoos telecast in probably 6, 8, maybe 10 years. A guy that always had the great 5-row, one of the great brush shooters you're ever going to see, rather brush passers you're ever going to see. Evan Stachlik, a very talented player who was a regular in the top 10 on the American tour for many years. A nice pass here by Evan, a chance for Mose to give his team a 2-0 lead. Again, the rolling pull shot came with that split on the first ever, tries to go straight here. This time Mares makes the block. Nice save there by Stachlik, who stabs it to the other end of the table where it's picked up by Robert Mares. Mares, that slider down the middle that he likes to use simply to get the ball into the hands of his partner, Tony Spredeman. And Tony now has it on the 3-row. Let's see what he's going to do. He's predominantly been shooting the pull kick. He shoots it very well, of course. And a shot here, blocked and taken away by Stachlik. But really, having a conversation a little earlier on with Robert Mares, he was saying, why is everybody so worried about what Tony's going to shoot? Tony thinks that's the weakest part of his game, is 3-row. And of course, Tony Spredeman's 3-row, by no stretch of the imagination, is weak. But it just attests, I think, to the greatness of his 5-row and the rest of his game, that maybe his 3-row isn't quite in that class. Tony Spredeman, the kind of guy who can shoot 25 or 30% on the 3-row, and look at him stroke home that pull kick. It's 2-1. Well, he's gone with a dink, he's gone with a long, and he's given his team the lead. But Tony Spredeman, because he generally, in fact more than generally, gets the ball more than anyone he faces with his 5-row and his ability to pick up loose balls and steals, and coming back with that pull shot down the middle, the rolling pull is Mose. It's 2-2. But Tony gets more possessions and doesn't have to shoot as high of a percentage. Of course, he has a great 3-row using the snake shot. But Tony is a foosball player who can do anything on a foosball table. And so far, shooting the pull kick, shooting it well, and there it is again. It's Tony Spredeman showing you a great pull kick so far. It has been a while since I've commentated a match for the guy shooting a pull kick on a full-time basis. Tony's backup shot is the push shot. Here he is again. See what he does. Comes with a quick shot here. Stachlik with a block, but it comes back to Tony again, and the quick pull kick makes it 4-2. It is a different game when you don't have the snake shot, and it is an exciting game. Not to say that it isn't also exciting when you do have the snake shot available to you. You saw Mose with a nice brush pass there, and Steve will roll it across. Tries to go with the straight hole. We have yet to see Steve really come back with a long pull shot off that rolling series. And he does intercept it here. Let's see what he does as he brings it across slowly. Tries to come back down the middle. Mares with a block and the dig. A 4-2 lead here in the first game. It is best 3 out of 5. The winner advances to the semifinals. Yeah, if you were to go back maybe 15 years and look at the USTSA top 10, of course, you'd find Robert Mares there. And I think you'd also find Steve Mose and Evan Stachlik there as well. Of course, Tony Spredeman really didn't break through until 2002 at the pro level. Amazing that it's been 11 years since Tony really burst on the scene in terms of open play. The year before that, in 2001, of course, he won all the rookie and semi-pro stuff. And look at the angle there. What a performance by Spredeman in that first game, shooting the pull kick and shooting it extremely well. Tony Spredeman comes out with a tremendous offensive performance. Everyone was wondering what he was going to shoot, and he showed you the pull kick. dink, 3 longs, and an angle, I believe, was the count for Spredeman. I'm thinking he was probably 5 for 7 in that first game. Here we go. Mose coming out, putting it into play, tries to brush it up, knocked down towards the goal by Spredeman. Knocked off the back wall by Stachlik. And taken away here by Steve Mose. Well, 18 years ago, I was commissioned to do a series of foosball trading cards. As here, and here's Spredeman again. Full kick. Tony looking at the angle, looking at the dink, and slices the split dink. It's 1-0. 1995, thanks to Brendan Flaherty. And at that time, the owner of U.S. Baseball Cards, trading cards, commissioned me to put together a series of foosball cards. Of course, Tony Spredeman, again, was not yet. Tony, I think at the time, was maybe 7. But all 3 of the other players on the table, Robert Morris, Steve Mose, and Evan Stachlik, have trading cards. There were 36 of them, and we've got 3 of them here. And Brendan Flaherty still has those cards. And there are some here. And he's got a couple of uncut sheets of the 36 cards here this weekend. If you're interested in them, send me an email. And Spredeman again hammering the split pull kick. What a performance by Tony Spredeman. Mose can't connect. Dug out by Mares, who again just wants to get it to his partner. Instead, it's off a man into the goal, and we've got a timeout with Spredeman and Mares leading 3-0. Trailing 3-0 here in game number 2. Steve Mose puts it back into play. He's able to pass it through. Steve originally, of course, out of Minnesota. Now playing out of Huntington Beach, California. As is Evan Stachlik, although Evan hails from the beautiful city of San Diego, California. Robert Morris from Colorado. Spredeman went with the hammer, that open-handed push kick he likes to use. No reason to do that, although they're in good shape. There is Stachlik down the middle with a pull kick. It's 3-1. Evan going to move to forward. Mose to goal. 1-0 lead for Tony Spredeman and Robert Morris. It's quarterfinal action in Warrior Open doubles. And Evan's going to bring Mose back to the forward position. Steve Mose returns to the forward position. Kind of a questionable call. It was a situation with them down 1 game, down to 3-1. And Mose having some difficulty getting the ball and scoring it. Why not let Evan, who is an accomplished forward, go ahead and try to pass it and shoot it? It's a moot point, though. And again, Mares feeding Spredeman. Tony from pull kick position. He has hit all the holes so far. And he'll call timeout here.
I got him thinking.
Steve Mose will defend against the 3-row of Tony Spredeman as Tony puts it back into play. Sets up the push shot here. It's wide of the goal there. Here's the pull kick again. Spredeman mishits this one. Mose with a rebound. Again, Tony's overall game is just so dominant and so good that if he can shoot 30 to 40%, he's going to be in any match he plays in. And he has done better than that so far because he just gets so many possessions, and he is just such a great all-around foosball player. Setting up the push shot here and stroking home the long push shot. Pull kicks, push shots. Welcome to 1979, people. Here's Stachlik up in the forward position, passing it through. And Evan, let's see if he shoots the push kick or the pull. He'll shoot the pull shot. No, he won't. He'll shoot the rat-a-tat pull kick. Beautiful bounce pass, but he can't hold on to it. Quick clearing effort by Mares. Comes back to Robbie. And banked off the outside wall into the goal. And just like that, it's 2-0. Steve Mose returns to the forward position as we open up game number 3. with Spredeman and Mares completely in control. Another possession here and another pull kick there. It's 1-0. It has been a dominant performance from Tony Spredeman. And the pass, Mares to Spredeman. This time the push shot against Stachlik. Evan gets a piece of that one and takes it away. Stachlik pin shot down the middle off the corner. Rebound grabbed by Mares. Again, Spredeman getting possessions from his 5, picking up loose balls, and of course Mares feeding him as well. Comes back with the rolling push shot. It's 2-0. Entertaining stuff here on table number 1 if you're a Tony Spredeman fan. Nice brush pass here by Mose, something, as we talked about earlier, that he does so very well. The rolling pull shot series. He scored a couple early on, but has had difficulty since, and another pass from Mares to Spredeman. That shot attempt bounds up into the air and eventually lands on the 5 row of Mose. Taken right back by Spredeman. And Evan turns it over, can't afford that. Spredeman looking inside. Yes, he is. So was Evan Stachlik. Nice pass by Evan. Mose can't hold on to it. Spredeman tries to pass it along the outside wall. It rattles towards the goal, where it's picked off by Stachlik once again. Remains 2-0 in game score and score here in game number 3 in favor of Spredeman and Mares. Oh, beautiful pass along the outside wall by Spredeman. Tony angles it again, that cut angle. What a play by Spredeman. He had it on the near side on the 5 row, and suddenly the ball was along the outside wall to his 3-rod. He sets it up. He chips that angle in. Tony Spredeman putting on a show here on table number 1. Shooting against Mose here as Evan Stachlik, I think probably for the rest of the match, has moved into the forward position. Tony will shoot the push shot. Angling effort taken away by Mose. That pull kick wide of the goal. Spredeman grabs the rebound on his 5 row, takes it across, and gets another possession here. Tony has decided he's shooting the push shot against Mose, the pull kick against Stachlik. Spredeman does get that push shot way out there and takes it away here. Going to go with a pull kick, it would appear. Almost a dead race here by Mose, but to no avail as Spredeman hesitates, then slams home the long. It's 4-0. It's match point. What a performance by Tony Spredeman and Robert Mares. Stachlik gets a possession here. Evan has a good push kick. This one goes wide. Match point for Tony Spredeman and Robert Mares. There's Spredeman waiting for the pass attempt by Stachlik. Ball rolls to a stop. They put back into play by Mose. Still 4-0 here in the 3rd. Banked towards the goal by Mares. Picked up by Mose. Mose trying to bank it. It's picked up by Spredeman. Tony's pass attempt taken away by Stachlik. Evan, always the great ball handler. Taken away by Tony. He's got a chance to win it. Spredeman tried to go with that slingshot off the outside wall. Banked off that same inside wall by Mose. Picked up by Stachlik. Taken away by Spredeman. Tony smoothly along the outside wall. And powerfully to the back of the goal. A great performance by Tony Spredeman and Robert Morris. They defeat Steve Mose and Evan Stachlik to advance to the semifinals